Today we will be looking at the iTaste MVP 2.0. It is a variable voltage, variable wattage mod that a lot of people are loving. This kit will come with the battery, 2 iClear 16 tanks, as well as the charger. Basically, when you want to get started, you're going to take the tank and screw it onto the battery. To fill this tank, you will need to unscrew the mouthpiece. So pop off the mouthpiece. If you look down in there, you're going to see a little plastic part right at the top with a hole in the center of it. And you're going to want to avoid that when you're filling it. So you're going to pour it along the edge. I typically like to fill it right to the top where the measurements end. Once you have your juice in there, you're going to go ahead and screw back on the mouthpiece. The battery itself has 3 main buttons. The power button, which you use to turn it on and off, as well as when you take your hit. And it also has these 2 buttons right here where you can adjust the heat. So let's go ahead and turn it on. To turn it on, you click the power button 3 times quickly. So to switch between the variable voltage and variable wattage modes, the U button you are going to hold down for 3 seconds to go to variable voltage mode. It will show up with your puff counter first. It will show you how many puffs you have taken. Right now it is set on 3.3 volts. You will keep clicking the button. It goes from 3.3 up to 5 volts in increments of 0.1. To switch over to the variable wattage mode, you will hold down the P button for 3 seconds and you can adjust it in increments of 0.5 watts. You can go from 6 to 11 watts and it does remember your settings. So when you turn your battery off, it will remember what you were on and go right back to that. There will be lights around the power button that will indicate battery life. If it's green, that means you're good to go. You have a nice full battery. If it's yellow, then it's in the middle of a charge, and if it's red, it means you need to charge it soon. If you notice the charger, it comes with a pretty cool charger where you can use it to charge other items, such as iPods, certain cameras, and cell phones. Basically, you will flip it over and look at the bottom. You will stick the USB portion into the bottom. There is an on-off switch on the bottom. You will flip it to on and go ahead and start charging something else, another item, and you will simply plug it in. When you are done charging whatever you want to charge, just make sure to flip that back over to off. Now to charge the unit itself, you will plug the USB part into a wall adapter or into a USB port, and then plug it into the bottom of the unit. This tank does have the ability to change the coil out, in which case I like to pull the mouthpiece off by unscrewing it as well as unscrewing the bottom portion. Then it is real easy. You simply unscrew the coil and put a new one on. Make sure you screw it in good. Don't screw it on super tight, but it has to be on there pretty decently. Put this back on and screw it on, and then screw the mouthpiece back on. Overall, I would say that this is an awesome electrical mod. And like I said, a lot of people are loving it.